Hi, I'm Shaquille. Newnham campus is the largest Seneca College campus with more than 10,000 people passing through it every day. That makes it busy, and that also makes it interesting. Newnham campus is on Finch Avenue, just off Highway 404, so it's easy to drive to, and it's well served by transit. The college also offers a shuttle to other campuses. I've always thought of Newnham as something like a small town. After all, it's got a bookstore, a place you buy glasses, a convenience store, its own ice rink, a library, a 14-story residence, and plenty of places to eat or grab a coffee. Like I said, it's a busy place, but it doesn't always feel like that. There's lots of study spaces and places to hang with friends, like in and around the Minkler Atrium. And once you get to know Newnham, it's kind of like a hometown. Think of coming in the main entrance of the building A+, like a stroll down Main Street. You'll receive a friendly hello from the welcome desk and any information you might need. They may direct you to our Computing Commons or library. They're just around the corner. The Computing Commons has more than 300 computers, and the library has a large collection of resource materials based on the programs taught here. Another popular area is near the bookstore. Not only can you get your books and other supplies, the campus printing and one-card office are also located here, along with the vision clinic, and just down the hall is the test center. Or maybe you're a first-time visitor looking for registration and admissions, the cash office, continuing education, or student services. The welcome desk staff would then direct you to the main level of Building D, where all these service areas are grouped together. A little bit further away, we have counseling and accessibility services, the Student Healthcare Center, the Fitness Center, and our Sports Center with gyms and an ice rink. There's also the student-run Seneca Center, where you can grab something to eat, relax, or come to a pub night. Check out the Seneca College website to see all the degrees, diplomas, postgrads, and certificates offered here, and learn more about pathways to Seneca's degree programs and university transfer opportunities. Yeah, Newnham is a big place, but once you get to know your way around, it will really seem like your hometown. If your hometown was filled with the latest state-of-the-art technology and learning areas, like the Fashion Boutique, that's run by students, and the Early Childhood Education Daycare Center, where students gain valuable experience. Any Seneca campus is a great place to pursue your career goals. After all, more people have chosen Seneca than any college in Canada.
What does success look like at Seneca Business? It starts with a mindset. Whether you're starting your career or growing it, there's a program for everyone at Seneca Business. Whatever your program, we provide the knowledge and expertise to get you feeling confident and ready to navigate today's business world. You'll gain an incredible student experience through innovative career-driven programs, while in the company of industry leaders and faculty with industry experience. Success comes in many forms. It's in the detail of a business plan, the confident pitch of your big idea, or collaborating on creative solutions. And out of that hard work will be a career-ready person, ready to leave their mark as a business professional. Whether you strive to be an entrepreneur, a CEO, or on the front line, one of Canada's largest business schools is here to support your career goals. At Seneca Business, your success in business is our business. Let's get started.
SIA, which is the short form for Seneca International Academy, is a new initiative by Seneca College devoted to international students and to create a community here of students that are looking to learn and to grow in Canada.
When I was going through my options, I realized that Seneca had the best portfolio of teachers and courses.
You're going to love the faculty at SIA. We have content industry experts as well as language experts. Both will help support your goal of career development and language proficiency. We offer a number of academic credentials, and they include 2- and 3-year advanced diplomas as well as postgraduate certificates.
I was so lucky to be a student in Seneca. I really love it.
So right now, we have our international recruiters looking for students who are interested in attending the Seneca International Academy.
Being in Seneca is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yes, dear viewers, welcome you once again in today's live session organized by Prominent Consultant. And today we have a live session with one of our partner college, public college from Toronto. You must be knowing this name. It's a very popular name, Seneca College from Toronto, one of the most popular brand in Canada itself. So we'd like to have a very wonderful session with them. And today we have a special guest with us, Naga, who is the International Business Development Manager for South Asia market. So we'll be talking to him definitely. But I have some important announcement for you that there are 3 events are coming up, which is Seneca College Presents Starting Canada Open Application Day, which will be held on 20th of March. 20th of March in Sylhet from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and in Chittagong it will be on 27th of March from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Hotel Radisson Blu, and in Dhaka it will be on 3rd of April from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. So let's have a video of these events. So after that we'll go for the main topic. প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আমি এখন আছি উত্তরার ক্যাফে ব্রাজিলিয়াতে। একটা কফি অর্ডার করলাম। কফি আসতে আসতে আপনাদের সাথে একটা এক্সাইটিং নিউজ শেয়ার করতে যাচ্ছি। সেটি হচ্ছে যে আপনারা যারা কানাডাতে 2021 সালে উচ্চশিক্ষার কথা ভাবছেন তাদের জন্য বেসিক্যালি গুড নিউজটি, এবং যারা আসলে কানাডার বিভিন্ন পাবলিক ইউনিভার্সিটি এবং কলেজগুলোর অফিসিয়াল এজেন্টের মাধ্যমে আপনারা আবেদন করতে যাচ্ছেন তাদের জন্য আমার একটা ফ্যান্টাস্টিক নিউজ আছে। সেটি হচ্ছে আপনারা সবাই জানেন যে প্রমিনেন্ট কনসালটেন্ট কানাডা প্রায় 60টিরও বেশি পাবলিক ইউনিভার্সিটি এবং কলেজগুলোকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করে থাকে ডিরেক্টলি। এবং গুড নিউজটি হলো যে আমরা আসলে একটা মেগা ইভেন্ট নিয়ে, সেটি হচ্ছে যে সেনেকা কলেজ প্রেজেন্টস স্টাডি ইন কানাডা ওপেন অ্যাপ্লিকেশন ডে, যেটি অনুষ্ঠিত হবে সিলেট, চট্টগ্রাম এবং ঢাকাতে। সিলেটে ইভেন্টটি অনুষ্ঠিত হবে 20শে মার্চ শনিবার সকাল 11টা থেকে বিকাল 5টা পর্যন্ত হোটেল গ্র্যান্ড প্যালেসে, এবং চট্টগ্রামে অনুষ্ঠিত হবে 27শে মার্চ শনিবার সকাল 11টা থেকে বিকাল 5টা পর্যন্ত হোটেল র্যাডিসন ব্লুতে, এবং ঢাকাতে অনুষ্ঠিত হবে 3রা এপ্রিল শনিবার সকাল 11টা থেকে বিকাল 5টা পর্যন্ত হোটেল ইন্টারকন্টিনেন্টাল। আমি থাকবো আপনাদের সাথে। আপনারা অবশ্যই আপনাদের ডকুমেন্টস এবং অভিভাবক সহ আসবেন আপনাদের স্পট অ্যাসেসমেন্টের জন্য, এবং আপনারা যদি এলিজিবল হয়ে থাকেন ডেফিনেটলি আপনারা অন দ্য স্পটে কানাডার বিভিন্ন বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় এবং কলেজগুলোতে আপনারা অন স্পট অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করতে পারবেন। কানাডাতে 2021 সালে সেপ্টেম্বর সেশনে যারা ব্যাচেলর এবং মাস্টার্স আবেদনের কথা ভাবছেন, এখন হচ্ছে উপযুক্ত সময় আবেদন করার জন্য। আমাদের সিলেট, চট্টগ্রাম এবং ঢাকাতে যে ইভেন্টগুলো অনুষ্ঠিত হবে আপনারা এখানে আসবেন আপনাদের ডকুমেন্টসগুলো নিয়ে, আমরা আপনাদের সার্বিক সহযোগিতা। Here is my coffee and so দেখা হচ্ছে আপনাদের সাথে 20শে মার্চ সিলেটে, 27শে মার্চ চট্টগ্রামে এবং 3রা এপ্রিল ঢাকাতে। Yes, so this is the announcement for our upcoming event, which is actually Seneca College is the title sponsor of this event, and we are really grateful to them. They are always being very supportive to us all the time. And today we'd like to welcome Naga. Hi Naga, can you hear me? I think you need
Yes,
to, yes.
yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And good morning and good evening as well.
Yes. Good evening to you in Bangladesh.
Exactly, exactly. So I'd like to welcome you in this event, in this session, live session, and I'd like to request you if you could introduce yourself to the viewers.
Sure. And Zayed, will I be able to share the screen? Yeah.
Yes, you would be able to share the screen.
Okay. Let me do that. So, am I allowed to now?
Yes, you are allowed to share the screen, but I think it will be a question answering part, like we'll be discussing
Okay.
topic by topic. And if you need anything to share, anything that you need to share your screen, then you can do in the middle of the discussion.
So, shall
It's
I
not a problem.
do we have something to present or just question and answer session?
Now we'll be talking. Just we'll be discussing
Okay,
all
that's
the
great then.
matters. Yes,
Okay.
that would be great.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just let me introduce myself. I'm Nagasarath Pandurangi. I'm the Regional Business Development Manager for South Asia, and that includes Bangladesh, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. So basically, what we are trying to do here is answer a few questions from you. And Seneca has always been a great brand in Toronto and also across the world. Um, to your surprise, Sanka has the highest Bangladeshi student population in Toronto. We have more than 50% market share in the GTA region for Bangladeshi students. Bangladeshi students also have a Seneca Student Federation, which has a small president from Bangladesh itself and the vice president, which they maintain on their own. So it's a very vibrant Bangladeshi community at Seneca. And I know students have not been able to come to the campus because of COVID situation, and we are expecting that to subside soon since that vaccine has come both in Canada and I think in Bangladesh as well. So we will look forward to having you on campus very soon. And there are a number of updates that you have seen that Canada has been very supportive of international students. Those who are unable to join the campus are able to kind of join the classes online, and even then they are being given the postgraduate work permit, and it is being considered for the postgraduate work permit when they come here in Canada. So that's a great advantage that students can use while you are in Bangladesh. You are studying in Canada, and once you are in Canada, you can avail that postgraduate work permit whenever you want.
Exactly, exactly. Naga, thank you so much for a wonderful introduction and wonderful briefing. And dear students, if you're watching this live session, please don't forget to share this live session in your timeline. So the people who are really interested to study in Canada, this is gonna be very helpful for them as well. And if you have any question regarding studies in Seneca College in Toronto, in terms of undergrad program or post-grad program, you are most welcome to ask any question, and we will be happy to answer your all questions. So Naga, actually definitely since last year we are passing very challenging time, and students are not able to fly and do the physical classes. Now some people are flying, some students are flying, maintaining some restriction and some rules and regulations. So but still they are keeping in their mind that still there is no possibilities of having the physical classes, at least up to September. So from September, some provinces they are planning to have the physical classes. So what about the Ontario province? I mean, how they are thinking about the physical classes from fall 2021? Because students they are very that curious to know that.
Right. September, right now we don't have any guidelines yet in terms of whether it will be online or hybrid. Generally, we have gone hybrid for May intake, where students with, say, for example, laboratories who have to come to labs are doing hybrid programs where the labs are being conducted in the campus and the classes are being conducted online. That's the hybrid program that we are working on. So most of our programs right now where there is a lab, those are hybrid, and those do not require a lab are being taught online. In September, we don't have clear guidelines yet, the vaccine has come to Canada, so it is being the age group of 60 plus is being vaccinated right now, and it will take a little time for younger generation to have the vaccine. So I'm just waiting for the guidelines. So there's nothing that we can give out right away. But hopefully, you must have seen the new IRCC update. That is, the temporarily they have allowed students to study online till 31st of December. For those who have not completed the program, earlier it was till just April. Now they have moved it to December 31st. Hope you have seen that new update. And Seneca will take, right, it is just 2 days that the update has come. So Seneca will take a decision soon, and we are waiting for the guidelines.
So according to the new update, so students are allowed to do online classes till 31st of December, right?
December, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
those who are doing a postgraduate program, they can do 100% online because already they have done one semester online, and they are in a, if they are not in a situation to come and their visa has not come yet, so those students can continue to study online till December 31st. Even though they study 100% online, they will be given postgraduate work permit after the completion of the program.
Okay, and the program which is more than 1 year, I mean the program duration.
Yes.
So in that case, I think they need to finish 50%
Yes,
online and to. And,
for them, yes, they're still 50% online, and because it is extended till 31st of December, they can still do it online and get it done.
okay, okay, okay. So that's a fantastic news that students can do the online classes and the opportunities will remain same. It's a very good thing. So Naga, actually, we know that the why Canada is a better place to study and why people are choosing Canada. There are a few reasons that we already know, and we know Seneca. Why Seneca is the best because of the location. It is one of the best place in Toronto. It is located, which is in Toronto, and Seneca has several campuses, and they have so many programs, and it's a full of they have students from multiple countries. So we all know that, but I think there are a few updates have been done by Seneca. One update is like you have started offering the bundle program, which is 1+1 program, and I know that there are a lot of students they are going for the graduate diploma or the graduate certificate program. So and they are always looking for the 2 years program for the that for the longer work permit. So I think Seneca has introduced this bundled offer, and which may help them to that to fulfill their desires. So would you please tell something about this bundle offer, about this bundle program, and how it's working, how it will be working to them,
Yes,
and what kind of benefits can bring for them through
yes.
this bundle program?
So, what is a bundle program? Bundle, generally, we offer graduate certificates, which is 1 year. A bundle program is 1+1 year, that is one graduate certificate plus another graduate certificate. So, you'll get two certificates in 2 years. And what are bundle programs? It is just to combine two complementing programs. Say, if there is international business and there is marketing management, if a student wants to do international business and marketing management, generally they have to apply for one program first and then apply for the second program in the next year. So to cut the hassle out, we have launched these bundle programs where we have clubbed the complementary programs together. So first you apply for international business in the same application. For the next year, you can apply for marketing management. So there are combinations like that, and there are number of combinations like international business plus marketing management, international business plus business analytics, international business plus human resource management. So there are a number of programs that have been bundled like that. And when you are applying, I'm sure Prominent can help you. When you are applying, as soon as you select the first program, in the second program, there will be a drop down list from which you can select the complementary second program, right? And once you apply to that, and if you are eligible, you will get the offer letter for both the programs. For the current year, you will get the international business. For the next year, you will get marketing management. So you get two offers in the same application. That's number one. What is the second advantage? That you already have two programs back to back. So when you are applying for visa, you can say that you have two programs back to back. So your visa length, you don't have to ask for an extension. So your visa length automatically might be given for 2 years. That's another advantage, that you don't need to extend or try to extend the study permit. And the advantage number three is that because you're earlier we used to do this in a way that because you are a Seneca student, whenever you apply for a second program, there was a preference given. Now you have the guarantee that you have the second program even before you come to Canada. So you don't need to worry about your second program. And then you can clearly apply for postgraduate work permit with these 2 years of education for 3 years of work permit. Syed, I will also take this opportunity to explicitly go on live and say we have also launched a 2 year program. We have launched 2 year programs in business and project management. Those are being launched as we speak, and you will see the program from Monday on the portal.
I can see, Naga, there is a program launched 2 years, like business information technology,
Global
something like
business
that.
information, yes. So it's global business for information technology. That's 2 year program that we have launched. Students can apply for a 2 year program if they're interested as well. That's already been launched. On top of it, we are launching two more programs which are in the pipeline. So there are three 2 year programs that will start in September. So we are just in the process of launching the other two, and this has been launched already that you can apply for.
Great, great. And I think there is another advantage, like choosing a bundle program, like they are getting a degree of two different subjects in
Yeah.
2 years. So, like if they have a degree in international business and if they have a degree in marketing, so they are getting two kind
Yes.
of degrees in different two fields. So it will be helping them for getting a good job as well. They can submit their
Yes.
CV into different fields. This is one thing, and I just need to know one specific matter, that suppose one student he has graduated from a computer background, like a bachelor in computer science, but he wants to do a program, bundle program. One is computer program like cyber security, and another program like suppose the project management or supply chain management or something like that international business management. Is it possible that student can choose two different subjects from two different fields? Is it possible, or they need to choose from the same faculty?
Yeah, so most of the times it's same faculty, because when we are applying for visa, there should be a connection between the two programs that they're applying for. We don't want it to lead to a visa rejection because you are applying for random programs. So most of the times the bundle programs are very complementary programs which have a connection, but they're still free. If they want to choose something else other than the bundle programs, they're still free to do so. In the previous situation where I mentioned that they can apply for the next program while studying this program, right? Because they are Seneca student already, they can apply for it and apply for a study permit extension. That is not ruled out, but this is an extra layer of help that we have given to the students through bundle programs. For those students who want to apply for one particular faculty and one particular subject, they can choose two subjects. But for those who are choosing random programs, if they're wanting international business and cyber security, they can definitely apply for them after the completion of the program or while they are studying the program.
Okay. And just now we need to know, actually, you know that Seneca College has several campuses. There are 5 campuses in Toronto. So it's in Toronto and some campus, I think, in Greater Toronto. So actually, if you could say something about your campuses, all the campuses, and how far it
Sure.
is, each campus, how far it is from the Toronto downtown, and which campus is the best for the which program. So if you could say something about your all campuses shortly.
Right. So basically, we have three campuses in the GTA region, that is Greater Toronto area, and then we have one more campus in King, which is the biggest, which is again the biggest campus. Our main campus is Newnham, which is in North York, in Finch and 404, as the video explained previously. That is our biggest main campus where most of our engineering and business programs are run. We also have a smaller campus in York University. It is in association with York. It is called Seneca at York. There we run biochemistry, bio-related programs, plus film and creativity related programs are run in that campus. And we have a third campus, which is the SIA, Seneca International Academy, that you have shown a video about. That is the Markham campus, now renamed as SIA, which is Seneca International Academy, dedicated only to international students. So that campus only has international students. And we have, like I said, a bigger campus in King City, which is 40 minutes away from Toronto in a bus, and that is where we run all our early childhood education, nursing programs, veterinary programs. All the programs that need serene environment are run on that campus. All these campuses are connected by a shuttle bus, which is free for all students. You just need to show your ID card, student ID card, and you can move across the campuses with a free bus. The bus shuttle is available every 15 minutes. So if you want to move across campuses, you can use that service to move across campuses as well. Like I said, those are our campuses. Apart from these, we also have a small aviation campus in Peterborough. We have around 10 planes and we have a runway where we train pilots. So, generally, to clear the perception, generally in South Asia, when we say a college, it is affiliated to a university and the university gives the degree. It's not so in Canada. Our campus, we have the campus's infrastructure is equal to a university, and we can give our own degrees. And like I said, if you look at the infrastructure, we have the Peterborough campus with our own runway and 10 planes. So that's the kind of infrastructure that you're looking for. It's definitely not one building. And I just wanted to add this as well. 95% of Canada's education is public. So Seneca is a public college supported by Government of Ontario and governed by the Ministry of Education of Ontario. So that's one thing that you have to keep in mind, that you're coming to a public college, which is a government college, and hence our fees are also subsidized because we go by the government regulations in terms of fees. And Seneca being a public college, comparatively our fees are pretty affordable when compared to private colleges and universities.
Exactly, exactly. And Naga, actually, there are a lot of people. They have very the confusion, or they are feeling that why they should choose a college, not a university, and they have some negative that minds about college, because they think that college must be very small, and they might not get visa or something like that. The college programs, after having the diploma or postgraduate diploma, if they don't get the better opportunities, so these concepts are there in people's mind. So I know that why college stands for. I know everything, but if you could say something about the difference and why in which in which circumstances student can choose college, not a university, and why college stands for, and what about the college program as well. Okay, so would you please say something about this matter?
Right. So basically, when you're coming to a foreign country for education, you have to understand the local market. And I would say wherever you go, whether you go to Australia, UK, or Canada or US, you have to understand what the market is about. So, how does the market work in Canada is there are two types of education. One is skill based and second is knowledge based. If you're looking at colleges in Canada, they're mostly skill based colleges. So we impart skills for students, one or two particular skills, so that they can take that skill and go and get a job. So most of our programs are designed in conjunction with the industry, where the industry will guide us what kind of program we need to build in order to give them a job at the end of at the end of that program. And hence, most of the programs are connected to the jobs at the end. So we have 1,000 plus partners. Seneca has 1,000 plus partners, where all these partners will come to Seneca, conduct a job fair yearly thrice whenever the students graduate. And these job fairs will give you an opportunity to submit your resume and try to get a job in that job fair. In addition to that, we also have a career advice cell, which will advise you to create your resume, help you set up meetings with the job providers, and also give you mock interviews so that you are very well versed with how to take an interview. Because most of you are coming for Canada for the first time. We understand that there might be a little discrepancies in terms of talking to new people, explaining yourself. There might be some little problems that you face, and hence the career cell will definitely help you to get that confidence in order to face an interview. So that's also available with colleges. And another advantage with colleges is we have something called co-op, which is either mandatory or it is also mandatory or optional. So when you have a mandatory co-op, it is part of your program, and Seneca will directly help you to get that mandatory co-op, and that will count towards the credit of your program. And when it is optional co-op, you can apply for optional co-op, and once you get the optional co-op, you can work for that during your summer break or winter break. It is not something that it is something that will give you an exposure in terms of working in a job environment. And most of the times it happens that if the student's performance in that co-op is good, the company itself will absorb them towards a full-time job. It is not just a part-time, but they might absorb you into the full-time job after you complete your program. We have an employee survey conducted every year, and 92% of the employers are happy with Seneca College students. So that's a great achievement for us because our students are performing well. Another advantage with colleges is that most of our faculty are industry experts. They are currently working or they are head of small and medium scale enterprise where they have a passion for teaching. They come and teach with us part time. And when they do that, you will get the exposure of the network that they have. And if there is any job opportunity that sprouts in that network, you will be the one to know and apply for it. And you'll definitely have the support of your professor. Another interesting difference between a college and a university, the colleges have a smaller class size, which is just 40 students. If it is more than 40, we'll add another class. We do not push many students into one class. Hence, the lecturer will know each student by name and also will understand that the student's capability to talk to the employers and help them personally as well. So that advantage is also there with Seneca College. So those are the main things. And in terms of expense as well, the colleges are we have a subsidized fees. When compared to a university, you will spend much less in terms of completing a program. And when you're looking for graduate certificates, even more advantageous because graduate certificates are very niche programs for one particular skill. Once you complete that, you will have a great exposure for you for that particular program or particular job that you're going to apply after the program. So those are some main differences between colleges and universities. You can feel free to ask me further and I can even detail you more. You're muted, Syed. Syed, you're muted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So actually, exactly. I'd like to add something more about the college and university. See, a student needs to check that they need to check the Canadian education system. That they have two kind of education. Like one is the practical based education or industry based education, or we can say the professional based education, which is the college they do offer. And the college programs are mostly industry based, so students are getting job very quickly and not it's very budget friendly as well, and students can that learn practically. So this is the very important thing. And if someone is very that they're very determined about the theoretical program or the research program, so definitely they can choose. university. So I think students should target the subject or the career path, then they need to choose college or university. And honestly speaking, dear students, we never faced any kind of issues that because of the college, because of the degree, your visa will be rejected. It's not that. Your visa actually matters on your SOP, on your financial background, on your program choice. These are very important factors that you need to remember. And Seneca has a lot of programs. They do offer in undergrad level. They do offer diploma, advanced diploma. They do offer even bachelor. So Seneca College is one of the college in Toronto. They do offer so many programs in bachelor level, like business, computer, and environmental. Some other subjects they do offer, which is very affordable, because if you want to study in a university bachelor program based in Toronto, it's very expensive. It's not less than 30,000 Canadian dollar, but Seneca has a very affordable fees for their bachelor program, and they do offer as well the graduate certificate program. But Naga, I have very specific question about your undergrad program. First thing that that in British curriculum there are two kind of, there are the class 10 we are saying O levels, and in class 12 we are saying A levels.
Yes.
So I just need to know that in A levels, students normally for the diploma program, you have 2 years diploma, that is Ontario College diploma. So sometimes we know that you need 3 O levels and 2 A levels or something like that. But is it possible that student can get directly admission to the diploma program with their O levels grades? Is it possible?
Yes, as long as they have at least 6 subjects in their O levels, number one, and one of those subjects is math. If they have math in it, definitely O level students are eligible to apply. Again, it's only the eligibility to apply. I just want to make sure that students know when they are applying that our offer letters are given out based on merit. So they'll be put on a merit list, and as per each of those merits, an offer letter is given out. So please make sure that you, when you are applying with O levels, you have pretty good scores in your O levels, and you have 6 subjects, and one of those subjects must be math. And if they have English, that's an added advantage in their O levels. And both English and math are a great advantage. If they have O levels, they are eligible to apply for diploma. But however, with O levels, they are not eligible to apply for a bachelor's. So they
Bachelor's.
can.
But here I have as you said that they need 6 subjects in O levels. So I think so the Bengali, the language is the compulsory for them. So I think it should be apart from the Bengali, no. Excluding Bengali, they should have 6 subjects, or including Bengali, they should have.
Yeah, including Bengali, they can have 6 subjects, but they need to have math and English as their.
I think as a compulsory,
Yes.
And as we know that most of the business program, whether it's diploma or business, you require maths. So the same thing applies to your diploma. If someone doesn't have math, so they cannot enroll to your business program, or they have some other pathway to join to your business program.
For any diploma program, if the students have math in their O levels or 10th, they can apply for any diploma and advanced diploma programs. Math in 12th is not mandatory for diploma and advanced diploma. So if the students have math in their 10th or O levels, they can apply for diploma and advanced diploma, but not for bachelor's. For bachelor's, 12th math is mandatory.
Mandatory. Okay. So I think for diploma program, if they have maths in class 10, that should be fine. So class 12 doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And
it is more than 60%. Like it should be more than 60% in their grade 10th math.
Okay. And one more thing that I need to know, that some people, they are preparing their IELTS sometime, and I think the people who has O levels and who has the British curriculum in English, they have a good grade. So I think for them IELTS, I don't think so it's required, right?
Yeah. So they can apply for, if they have English in O levels, they can apply with that. But if in case the English score is pretty low, then the admissions will write to them asking for proof of English. So they can apply if their English is good. Like I said, we'll put them on a merit list, and if their English is good, we might give them an offer. But if in case it is say 50% or 55%, still the admissions department will ask them for proof of English, and they can give either IELTS or Duolingo based on their ability. So even we accept Duolingo scores, and they can apply for that as well.
Duolingo, I think, I mean, what kind of score you need for undergrad and for postgrad?
For diplomas and advanced diplomas, it is 105 and above. For graduate certificates and bachelors, we need 125.
125. Okay. And in terms of graduate diploma or the graduate certificate program, you know that some people, they have a degree from a foreign universities. It's, say for example, from UK or from
Yes.
Australia or from the English speaking country. So in that case, do you require IELTS still if they have a degree
So
from?
any student who has done 2 years full-time
Hmm.
program in an English-speaking country, any student who has done 2 years or more, the program must be 2 years or more. If they have done 2 years or more in an English-speaking country, they are exempt from IELTS.
Okay. So now when you talk about, we just need to know from you that I know that you are offering a lot of programs in undergrad level, starting from business, computer, and other science subjects, engineering subjects. So, what are the popular program that you do offer in your undergrad level, and what are the specific requirements? Like you can say shortly, and what about the tuition fee structure, and do you offer any scholarships or not?
Right. About our bachelor programs, we offer a number of bachelor degrees. We offer 19 plus bachelor degrees. Most of our the popular programs are bachelors in data science, which is again a great subject for the future. We have bachelors in information technology, computer science. We have bachelors in commerce in various subjects in commerce like international business, marketing, human resource management, finance, accounting, and finance. So there are a number of programs, like I said, 19 programs that we offer in our bachelors. What is the eligibility criteria? They have to have, like I said, 12th math is mandatory with close to 60% and above in terms of their academics. And the IELTS requirement is 6.5 with no band less than 6 for our bachelor programs. So the general requirement is 12th math plus IELTS with 6.5, no band less than 6. That's the requirement for Bangladeshi students. And students who have this can definitely go ahead and apply for bachelor degrees. About scholarships, we do not offer any upfront scholarships. Like I said, we are a public institute and our fees are comparatively affordable. And when you come to Seneca, you complete your first semester, and if you maintain 3.0 GPA and above, you will be eligible to apply for a scholarship on campus. That is anywhere between $500 to $2,000. That's the kind of scholarship that you are eligible to apply for if you maintain the 3 GPA in your first semester. So we do not give any upfront scholarships, but this is an opportunity. Once you come to Canada, you can apply for that.
Okay, okay. And one thing that we need to know, you do offer as well the graduate certificate program. And if you could say something about your graduate certificate program, which are the best program that you do offer, and what is the IELTS requirement definitely for that, and what should be the the academic average they should have for your graduate certificate program?
Right. So graduate certificates, we offer very exciting graduate certificates. Like I said, we have launched three more programs at the master's level, which are 2 year. That will be available for you soon. And apart from that, the 1 year graduate certificates that we have very niche programs like cybersecurity, database application developer, financial planning, financial services, fintech program. So you choose the field, and we have a graduate certificate that is very niche in that subject. And those are all future programs where there is a lot of demand for those programs. And some of the popular programs also include supply chain management, international business, marketing management, business analytics, social media marketing. So all these programs are also available at the graduate certificate level. The requirement for graduate certificate level, as I said, is 6.5 IELTS with no band less than 6. And bachelor's, if you have 60% and above, that's a very good mark to apply. You become eligible to apply. And like I said, you need IELTS or Duolingo. IELTS is 6.5 with no one less than 6. Duolingo, you need 125 and above to apply for graduate certificates.
Okay, and Duolingo is accepted till January 2022 or September 2021?
Like I said, we don't have any guidelines yet. We are temporarily accepting Duolingo as long as this COVID situation continues, because IELTS spots are tough to get by. We understand that. So we are giving offers based on Duolingo. But make sure that Duolingo is not accepted by the
Immigration.
IRCC for
Yes, yes.
visa. So please make sure that you write IELTS whenever you get a spot and apply for visa with that.
For visa application, exactly. And we take a few comments. One comment is like, Akram, how are you? Yes, I'm fine, Alhamdulillah. And someone is commenting, has commented like, for aviation study, what will be the requirements such as a flight dispatcher? So do you have any answer of that?
Yes, like I said, aviation, if he's talking about the diploma and advanced diploma, the requirement is the same. We need IELTS 6.5 with no band less than 6. And we need that 60% and above, and they should have 10th math. But most of the aviation programs are offered only for Canadians, and please check the program that he has not specified the program. Please just check if it is an advanced diploma, and it's offered for international students.
Okay, and Naga, actually, I have seen some program. One is from a graduate certificate level, which is some program like from pharmaceutical. So, is it for the international students or for the domestic?
Yeah, so there's no program at the graduate certificate level. We have a diploma of CLT, that is Chemical Lab Technician, and CLTP, which is Chemical Lab Technician Pharmaceutical, which is an advanced diploma. Those programs are offered for international students. We also have Biotechnology Advanced 3-year program, which is also offered for international students. So all these three programs can be applied for through international students.
Okay, okay, that's great. Now the thing is that students, they are very eager to know the deadlines of your all programs and when they should apply. Though I know that if the seats are filled, then definitely there is no scope to apply. So, do you have any specific deadline that they should apply within this deadline,
Seneca
or?
always follows a rolling deadline. We don't have a deadline for applying for a particular course. So as long as we have seats available, we keep the program open, and it is visible on the application. And whenever it is full, we'll close it out on the application, and you will not be able to apply for it. So it is based on the number of seats available, and we always have a rolling deadline. We don't close the programs. There's no deadline as such.
Exactly. And now, when you talk about few things about your accommodation, that do you provide any on-campus accommodation or not, and how is the living expenses over there if they choose the on-campus accommodation, and what should be the off-campus expenses if they choose the off-campus accommodation? So, and if they took the shared apartment, something like that in Toronto, so how would be the cost? So, if you could give some idea about all this matter.
Yeah, sure. So on-campus accommodation, we do have something called Seneca Residence, both at Newnham campus and King campus. Generally, the cost of sharing a suite is $700 between two students, and they'll have a common hall and a shared washroom, and they'll have two separate bedrooms in that. It's like a two-bedroom apartment with a small kitchen, and there is also a shared kitchen downstairs which they can use. So the cost of that accommodation is generally $700 for each student. There are two students in one apartment. And apart from that, they can choose to stay outside of campus, which is cheaper when compared to our residences. Generally, the average the rent is between $400 to $500 for one separate bedroom that you can use in a home, and $200 to $300 for your food monthly. And that will come up to $700, $800 a month. That's the cost. And when you pay for the GIC, generally students through SDC, SDS format pay through GIC. I don't think Bangladesh is on SDS. But still, you can apply for a GIC certificate. It's no bar. When you pay for that GIC certificate, you can get $700 monthly from the bank that you invest previously, right? So that can also be opted for if students are interested in GIC. That can also be taken. You're muted, Syed.
People are saying that the Toronto is a bit expensive than other cities. So as you said that by $800 to $1,000 they can manage very smoothly. So is it true, right? So they can manage
Yes,
within $800 to thousand
yes.
dollar.
If they don't party, definitely they can manage.
Exactly. So I think that they should not be afraid of that. So they can manage by $1,000 if they want. And Toronto is a very good city. I mean, one of the best cities in Canada for every matter. So
Yes,
and
and
Seneca is
Toronto gives you an advantage of taking part-time jobs as well because
part-time
Toronto
jobs
has
as well.
many part-time jobs. And
Exactly.
right now, I understand it's COVID, so most of the jobs are closed. But however, when the students start to come, they'll definitely find a part-time job which will pay them $15 per hour. That's the minimum wage in Toronto. And once they have that $15 per hour, they can easily sail through their living expenses. Generally, they'll get around $1,000 to $1,200 per month, which will cover their living expenses. But they have to take care of the tuition fee from home. They have to bring some money from home to take
Exactly.
care of the tuition fee.
And finally, the Nagar, that there are few guidelines by the government that if students are trying to fly or if they are planning to fly for Canada, so they need to follow some guidelines. So if you could say something about the guidelines, because students are not so aware of these guidelines. So
Right.
if you could say something about these guidelines by the government.
Right. So first of all, you need, if you're flying from your students who have either taken vaccination or taken a COVID test and it's negative, they can definitely show their COVID test and fly to Canada. Seneca is on the list of approved institutions to invite students into Canada, so you can definitely take a flight and come. Once you come here, you are required to take a test here again. They'll take a COVID test at the airport, and you'll have to quarantine for 3 days in a hotel provided by the government. Once the test results come, if it is negative, then you are free to go to place that you are willing to go. And then if you are positive, then you'll have to take the precautions to reduce your COVID. You like to treat your COVID, and then come to the place that you're going to live. So the 3 days mandatory, there is a 3 day mandatory quarantine, which will cost you a little more, uh, close to $2,000, $3,000 that you will have to shell out if you are trying to fly now. And as a part of an initiative, Seneca is helping students with $1,000 reimbursement of that money. So if in case you are flying to Canada and taking 3 day quarantine, $1,000 will be provided by Seneca as incentive for you to cover that cost. And once, like I said, if you are COVID negative, the result come out as COVID negative, then definitely you can come into the Canada, and then you will have to follow the mask and also the quarantine rules, and then you can definitely stay in Canada. It's not a problem. But first, you have to have visa, and you have to have provision for all these financial expenses that you are going to occur when you land in Canada.
Okay. So Naga, we are just end of the live session. We have covered very important things. Actually, the common things we already know the things. So we just covered very few important things that student needs to know, the updates and the few specific questions. So if you would like to say anything finally that we have missed during this discussions, you can say that if you want.
Right. So I think there's nothing much that I would like to add. Like Seneca is a great place to come and study. Please make sure you apply through Syed, prominent consultants. They have been our dedicated partner for 3 years now, and it has been great working with them. They always are very professional, giving you the right advice in terms of how to sail through this difficult time for everyone. And I hope all of you are healthy and safe. And once you apply for Seneca, please make sure you give us the application numbers, and we'll make sure that those applications are processed faster. And obviously, any questions that you have, and if you need another session with us, we are open to that. We can have a session. And once students who have got offer letters, if you need to have a session, please contact Syed, and we can arrange a session for those who have got the offer letters as well. And
Exactly.
we have been doing a calling campaign from Seneca. You must have received calls from Shafiul, one of our associates, for those who have got offers. We have given a call personally. And if you have any questions, you can ask them as well. As soon as you apply for Seneca, you have an offer letter, we give them a call generally, and that will be Shafiul Nazruddin, who is also a Bangladeshi student who has studied with us and working with us right now.
Exactly.
And that's it. That's all about it. Like, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Write to Syed and write to me as well.
Exactly. And finally, I'd like to say that definitely to apply for the fall intake, the time runs very fast. Time is running very fast because the seats will be filled very soon. So you need to apply, you need to approach as soon as possible. And the application fee is
Yes.
90 Canadian dollar. And it's online application. You can apply through prominent consultant, and definitely you need the required documents as well, including your passport, your
Yeah,
academic
that
transcript.
reminds me to add, Syed. Generally, we open 6 months ahead. So
Mhm.
because, say for example, September, we almost opened 1 year ahead, back in November for September. So Seneca is very competitive. Please apply as soon as possible. Generally, like Syed said, it runs out super fast. It's just March, and we are recruiting for September. You can imagine that it's almost 6 months away, and we are starting to recruit for September.
Exactly, exactly.
Please
So
get
it's very, they need to be very careful about this matter, and definitely we need your documents like passport, your academic transcript, certificates, and your IELTS score to apply, and also your CV if you have any work experience. And the thing is that we are coming up, as I announced you, that we are coming up with three programs in Sylhet, Chattogram, and Dhaka. The Sylhet program will be held on 20th of March in Hotel Grand Palace, which will be held from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Seneca College will also be there virtually to meet you people, and we'll be talking to students individually in that program. And of course, another program will be held on 27th March in Hotel Radisson Blue in Chattogram. From 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Another program is on 3rd April from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., which we kept in the afternoon so that students who are doing jobs, they can come comfortably. And from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Dhaka Intercontinental Hotel in Dhaka, that is on 3rd April. So thanks for dear viewers, thanks for watching this live session, and thanks Naga to you as well for having a wonderful time with us, and answering all the questions, and giving all the updates and informations. So thank you so much, dear viewers. And before leaving this live session, we'll just play again the video of our upcoming event video, that where you can get to know about the location, about the dates and the time for the upcoming events in 3 different cities. So after finishing that video, we'll take a leave. We'll conclude the live session. So Naga, thank you so much for your
Thank you
wonderful
so much
time,
once again, Syed.
and thanks, and stay safe, be well. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. You too. Take care,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye.
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 প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আমি এখন আছি উত্তরার ক্যাফে ব্রাজিলিয়াতে। একটা কফি অর্ডার করলাম। কফি আসতে আসতে আপনাদের সাথে একটা এক্সাইটিং নিউজ শেয়ার করতে যাচ্ছি। সেটি হচ্ছে যে আপনারা যারা কানাডাতে 2021 সালে উচ্চশিক্ষার কথা ভাবছেন, তাদের জন্য বেসিক্যালি গুড নিউজটি, এবং যারা আসলে কানাডার বিভিন্ন পাবলিক ইউনিভার্সিটি এবং কলেজগুলোর অফিসিয়াল এজেন্টের মাধ্যমে আপনারা আবেদন করতে যাচ্ছেন, তাদের জন্য আমার একটা ফ্যান্টাস্টিক নিউজ আছে। সেটি হচ্ছে, আপনারা সবাই জানেন যে প্রমিনেন্ট কনসালটেন্ট কানাডা প্রায় 60টিরও বেশি পাবলিক ইউনিভার্সিটি এবং কলেজগুলোকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করে থাকে ডিরেক্টলি। এবং গুড নিউজটি হলো যে আমরা আসছি একটা মেগা ইভেন্ট নিয়ে, সেটি হচ্ছে যে সেনেকা কলেজ প্রেজেন্টস স্টাডি ইন কানাডা ওপেন অ্যাপ্লিকেশন ডে, যেটি অনুষ্ঠিত হবে সিলেট, চট্টগ্রাম এবং ঢাকাতে। সিলেটে ইভেন্টে অনুষ্ঠিত হবে 20শে মার্চ শনিবার সকাল 11টা থেকে বিকাল 5টা পর্যন্ত হোটেল গ্র্যান্ড প্যালেসে, এবং চট্টগ্রামে অনুষ্ঠিত হবে 27শে মার্চ শনিবার সকাল 11টা থেকে বিকাল 5টা পর্যন্ত হোটেল র্যাডিসন ব্লুতে, এবং ঢাকাতে অনুষ্ঠিত হবে 3রা এপ্রিল শনিবার সকাল 11টা থেকে বিকাল 5টা পর্যন্ত হোটেল ইন্টারকন্টিনেন্টালে। আমি থাকবো আপনাদের সাথে। আপনারা অবশ্যই আপনাদের ডকুমেন্টস এবং অভিভাবক সহ আসবেন আপনাদের স্পট অ্যাসেসমেন্টের জন্য, এবং আপনারা যদি এলিজিবল হয়ে থাকেন ডেফিনেটলি আপনারা অন দ্য স্পটে কানাডার বিভিন্ন বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় এবং কলেজগুলোতে আপনারা অন স্পট অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করতে পারবেন। কানাডাতে 2021 সালে সেপ্টেম্বর সেশনে যারা ব্যাচেলর এবং মাস্টার্স আবেদনের কথা ভাবছেন, এখন হচ্ছে উপযুক্ত সময় আবেদন করার জন্য। আমাদের সিলেট, চট্টগ্রাম এবং ঢাকাতে যে ইভেন্টগুলো অনুষ্ঠিত হবে, আপনারা এখানে আসবেন আপনাদের ডকুমেন্টসগুলো নিয়ে, আমরা আপনাদের সার্বিক সহযোগিতা। Here is my coffee and so দেখা হচ্ছে আপনাদের সাথে 20শে মার্চ সিলেটে, 27শে মার্চ চট্টগ্রামে এবং 3রা এপ্রিল ঢাকাতে।